Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ZNGA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Crazy movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume. And as far as the chart is concerned, and kind of to use trader lingo here, this was an absolute gap and trap. What do I mean by gap and trap? Well, if you're not sure what a gap is, think about it. On Wednesday, the price closed right there. This morning, the price gapped. It opened all the way up there. The price actually ran up a little bit. Some poor souls bought right there. And then from there, it was pretty much bearishness the rest of the day. Now, it's not like it was a total collapse. A total collapse would be if the price had literally went back to where it started, down around the 550 mark. So not a total collapse, but still it was a gap and trap and a pretty brutal move to the downside. But an area now going forward that in my mind is very important to hold up above is right here at the 575 mark. Why is 575 important? Well, I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but if the price were to drop below that area, and then just continue on down, what would that be doing to the price? From a very literal perspective, that would be putting the price right back in the side of that area that it just broke out from. And not to insult your intelligence, but when price movements are going back to where they were, that's not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. But to be fair, as of right now, the price does still have the opportunity to maybe, go down there again. But if it were to behave like that and then start to work its way back upwards, from the grand scheme of things viewpoint, you'd still have, from an overall, like I said, point of view, a set of lows there. You'd have those lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, then hey, you still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. Now that, of course, assumes that you care about the big picture of things. If you're some sort of day trader, scalper, and you bought up there, well then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that, so those comments are certainly being made from a grand scheme of things viewpoint. But my point here is that 575 going forward, not only just tomorrow on Friday, but even next week, is a very important level, because if the price breaks below there, then in a very literal sense, that's putting the price essentially right back inside of that channel where it was. And that's just not what you want to see a price do if it's, actually has genuine power behind it. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.